Hello, friends. Good morning. My name is Engineer P.W. Sarath, and I am an engineer by profession. Today, I am going to talk of role of the professionals and the professional institutions in Sri Lanka. Uh, I am an engineer, a chartered engineer, specialized in the electrical engineering, and having experience in 34 years in the telecommunication industry and becoming a member of Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka. So, what I want to tell you or our younger generation about what is the role of an institution, professional institution. Now, professional institution grants memberships to its members, and these members will go and work respective disciplines in state and non-state sector. When state and non-state sector deploys engineers, actually they check whether they are belonging to a particular professional institution. Example in Sri Lanka, now after 2017, no one can engage in engineering practice unless he is uh, a member of either Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka or member of Institution of Incorporated Engineers Sri Lanka. Now, in case of chartered engineer, he should be a member of Engineering Institution of Sri Lanka. Now now today I am going to focus on little bit about professionals, including in chartered engineers. Now, actually, our institution role, the mostly we know, most institutions, they are driven by the members' money and driven by the bylaws passed in the annual general meetings uh, in accordance with their incorporation. Right? So, when we appoint a member has to undergo or member has to comply with those bylaws in the profession. Now, what is the role of the professional institution? This institution should ensure that they must maintain proper discipline at their council level before they are instructing their own members. That is duty number one. Now, in Sri Lanka, though we criticize politicians, politicians are not only politicians only cannot be held responsible for the corruption. Not many, but many few professionals are also involved in it. Unfortunately, these few professionals are the key members of the relevant institutions holding higher positions. Right? But these governing councils, they should look at, first thing, they must be a set an example or role model before they pass any laws to members. Right? Now, we know when the institution, like in ISL, when members are elected once a year, those elections are conducted as per the bylaws. Right? And calling nominations. and requesting biodata. Unfortunately, how many of us read this biodata and check whether this particular person has the capability and the capacity, including honesty, dignity, and integrity? That is the question. Sometimes members cast their vote based on his personal connection and based on the recommendation given by another friend. Mostly 20% or 30% or 40% maximum will vote. Others have no interest at all. Hence, I kindly request all members, when you cast your vote, please consider key factors. Number one, the particular person maintain his dignity, reputation, and whether he doesn't have or not conflict of interest with the institution. Number one. Number two, whether he or she is going to market his position or her position at the council level to get his businesses promoted. Right? Number three, what was his or her contribution, active contribution for running the institution? Actually, contribution cannot be measured number of years he or she has been in the council. So those are the things you'll have to consider it. Right? For example, some people, they join institution, councils. Why they join it? To get their business promoted. According to the code of ethics for any profession, we must not practice the profession to certain areas where we don't have competency. But I know some institutions, actually, without knowing it to the members, some rules have been passed by certain members can compete all the areas. Even Einstein cannot do that. The veterans cannot do that. This is very, very serious. For example, if an electrical engineer is going to practice in the plumbing area and mechanical engineer is going to practice in the high voltage area, is the electrical engineer going to practice in the structural design? That will be the question. Right? If a heart surgeon is going to do a dental surgery, is it a question? So therefore, now when that election, in an election of an institution is announced, we can see there are a lot of flyers going here and there. But please listen and select the right people with considering the true facts, but without being emotional. Thank you very much.